big, and it's clearly a shop. It looks like a shop, and somehow it's got into the school, and all the staff have been briefed not to say anything. So if the caretakers ask, they'll say, well, I don't know what it is. If the dinner ladies are asked, they'll say, well, I don't know what it is. So no one's meant to know how it's got there, to retain this kind of mystery. And we didn't ever explain to them, we didn't say, this is a theatre company, this is Punchdrunk, this is what they do. It was just Mr. Weeville's junk shop.
There's things in your school life that happen and you remember them. You want to try and create an experience that these pupils will never forget.
They take part in their own adventure in their school.
That's my map of how to get there. From our classroom up to the bric-a-brac shop.
Your feelings are heightened because you don't know what you're going into. And then when you come out, you can remember everything about it.
I knew they were very innovative practitioners and they would be doing something interesting. What I didn't realise was how much of an impact they would have.
We really specialise in transforming spaces using art installation, using sound and using live performance. One of my key goals was really to set up a project which was just for young people.
The aim of the project was to improve the children's speaking and listening, communication and writing skills. And we all know that if children have quality stimulus, they will produce quality work. This project was outstanding. Punchdrunk come into school. They then do a drama workshop.
We ask what makes a bric-a-brac shop, what objects would be in a bric-a-brac shop, and then we take suggestions, and using their bodies and maybe a bit of sound, they create anything that they come up with.
And we'd have designers sat at the side of the room taking down all of these suggestions.
About 4 pages per school of just items that the kids think would be in the bric-a-brac shop, and that's basically my shopping list for the next 3 days.
So the build takes place over the weekend, and it's really important that it takes place over the weekend because there's no children around.
The kids don't really see any of this happening, but it kind of gets magically beamed down into the school from nowhere.
We want there to be no corner which isn't filled with interesting objects. It also needs to feel like it's been there for years. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Sound has that power to transport people. It gives this sense that the shop's alive. It begins with a letter. A letter arrives in their class and it has a wax seal on it. The letter is from Mr. or Mrs. Weeville inviting them to come and visit their shop.
So the children enter into this magical environment and they walk through and it's dark and it's completely outside their experience.
When I walked in, I saw like this piano. It had like this face next to it. And we saw like this fox on the bookcase. It looked like it was gonna jump down on me. There was this picture. It actually moved, the eyes moved.
And there was this miniature train set that was balancing on the wardrobe.
And at this point, they'd also meet the character of Mr. or Mrs. Weeville.
Hello there. My name's Mrs. Weeville, and this is my bric-a-brac shop. Do you like it?
They were in a storybook. All these kind of these Narnia type books where these children go off on this great adventure, well, these amazing things happened to them. It had happened to them. People use lots of words to describe children's behaviour, but it is so rare to see 5 and 6-year-olds genuinely awestruck that they can't believe what's just happened to them. The looks on their faces, their body language, it didn't change for the rest of the day. They were buzzing.
Wow, it's
But what a day.
I think that was the best experience. We wanted to stay there forever.
Yeah.
That's when you get the best out of kids, when they're excited and when they're involved in something.
They came up with the most amazing stories in terms of content, inventiveness, the kind of characters they came up with, the sort of ventures they had. Sometimes they did need a bit of help with some of the spellings because they were overreaching. They were trying to use words they had no way they would be able to spell, which is brilliant because that's how they'll learn to spell. The impact was dramatic. They really needed to use a higher level of vocabulary. They really needed to start using these words. Some people from other schools honestly thought they were from children of a different year group.
I think the impact is long-lasting. This is not something that you experience and forget. This is something that lives with you. Like all Punchdrunk experiences, it lives with you forever. I can imagine in 20 years' time, children will still refer to the day they went into Mr. Weeville's bric-a-brac shop, and they'll remember how they felt at the time and be able to talk about it. And that's profound. That's profound.
It was a starry midnight and all was dark. Mrs. Weeville's bric-a-brac shop was locked up tight and the close sign was on the door.
Everything in the shop suddenly came to life. The dolls danced, the rocking horse rocked, and everyone was having fun.
The glow bear was silent, wishing someone would notice him sitting up there all alone. Someone had a stuffed stoat called Furry.
Look at this place, it's amazing. Mrs. Weeville's shop was another world, and today all their dreams had come true.